All right. This is why we are here, Emmanuel. We are here to
Okay.
talk about things that concerns us. And this particular issue concerns us. So let's take it a
Mm.
little bit further.
Okay, no
Now,
problem.
in terms of the technicality,
Mm.
what do we really need to produce a car? Hello and welcome to Obehi Podcast. I'm your host, Obehi A14. And I strongly believe that everyone has a story to share. Now let's get started with this episode. Because like we were saying before, I live in Italy. Italy produces different cars, no? Go to Germany, they are very good in it, no? If we know of the German cars, no? BMW, just to name one. You go to France, it's the same. You go to the United States, go to England, it's the same. In that it becomes also a national pride. So coming back slowly again, what really is needed? Because we said before that car is actually an assemblage of certain technology, but well packed together with a logic, no?
Mm.
Because there are electronics, there are the technician, that the technical part of it. If I don't think it is beyond our possibility. So what do we really need?
Let me come in here.
Please.
Yes. For instance, we know of Obehi Motors. Are you there?
Of course.
Okay, we know of Obehi Motors. And the leaders, none of them, not even in this regime where we talked about I know the first campaign of this regime was let's patronize Nigeria for Nigeria, and all those cliche that was it just coming from the lips and not in the heart. Okay, and not even in this administration, not one of the senators nor the lawmakers have Obehi. So we are still on the same page. One basic thing, the goodwill. One basic thing, the goodwill. Just the goodwill. Once there is somebody, a leader, a president, someone from the city of power, just one thing, the goodwill. Once you show it, every other thing aligns. Every other thing aligns. And if I'll take you a little down the memory lane, the Ajakuta rolling mill was established for a purpose, but for some reasons, as we speak, it's just there. If we know what it costs to keep buying and buying, we take all of our resources outside of the country just to have a piece of what we can produce locally. Are you with me, sir? We take a huge amount of money, not in naira. In most cases, it is either in dollars, in euro, or what have you, in hard currencies. Okay, just to bring in these stuffs. And it is just the mentality. I think they think they are okay with all the exorbitant charges on custom duties, making life difficult, but they are not looking at the primary things. The primary thing is if we are producing these things, you won't even make life unbearable. Now, if you import, for instance, a finished good from outside of the country, you have only contributed to their labor force. Because if it is produced here, a lot of people would have been gainfully employed. We have the technical schools all over that is poorly funded, poorly managed. Nothing is coming out of there. It's something that we need to take with seriousness, not with the way it is being going on now. The government is taking it for too much of levity, and we are not taking any, there is no plan to even be serious about it. I'm trying to use my words carefully. I'm trying to select words that I'm not a stammerer. Just trying to.
Well, that is what the politics make people to be, Don't talk about. We are decaying. We are basically decaying because, all right, now I just showed you the picture. I don't show the picture of the car that are made in Nigeria by a Nigerian.
Yes.
Why are the Nigerian police not using these cars? Why is this car not the one that is used by the Nigerian road safety corps? Why is this
Uh-huh.
car not the one that is used by all the custom officers in Nigeria? What is wrong with this car, technically speaking?
Okay. I know before even the producer will showcase it, a lot of tests on it. I know some few people still makes use of it, not really government officials, but for a particular brand to be generally acceptable in Nigeria, the government must endorse it. How? Like you rightly mentioned, the Nigerian police force, they are not buying it with their money. Otherwise, you will tell me you have a choice. It is the taxpayers' money. So this government is making 500 vehicles of innocent motors available to the Nigerian force. They cannot reject it. They make use of it. They give their report back to the producer. They call the producer, okay, these are the things you need to do, and what have you. They call the Nigerian custom. We are giving 1,000 Jeep to you guys, or what have you, to make. So by the time the government ensure that, okay, this is in circulation, people fall in love. Like in my own company, Toyota is well appreciated because all the government parastatals are using it. All the government parastatals are using it. So mention any government agency that is not using Toyota. I hardly find it. So the basic thing is, again, I will go back to the issue of goodwill. It is all about the goodwill. Once a government shows the goodwill, and they are not showing the goodwill, my dear brother, because of the corruption. So when corruption is tackled, okay, let me hit the nail on the head. This current administration have so much disappointed me, because for 2011 I was running like a I was running like a lion campaigning for this government, because then I was with my father in the Lord, still my father in the Lord, Pastor Tunde Bakari, who was the vice president then for the campaign. So I pushed in for the campaign because I saw him as the most qualified candidate. One-time head of state, a disciplinarian, this and that, all the qualities was there. He's the man that doesn't like wastages. He loved this and that. But 2015, the arguments became thicker, and I backed down. I backed down because of some basic things I've seen. Okay, by and large, God had put you there, but all of these things, not one. As a matter of fact, the first thing for you to know that the goodwill is not there is to fight against social media presence. So you must do this and that, you must do this. What you enjoyed before coming to power. So not until they take responsibility and say, okay, this is Nigeria of our own. These guys are doing their best. Let us see how we can make the economy conducive. Let us see how we can make life bearable for these people. Let us buy our thing. Let us show. Even if you see them putting on the kind of materials I'm putting on, it is not made in Nigeria. Mr. Obehi, are you with me?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, we are an African country, right? You see them putting on native. It is the natives, I can assure you, that it is not produced here in Nigeria. It is just a recipe that either produced in another country. So take, for instance, how do you defend it when a dean of a particular school is having his children graduating from abroad? How do you justify it? How do you tell when even a government is having his some secret agents all from abroad? Nothing is. The truth is, the goodwill is not there. The goodwill is not there, and that is why every attempt, what they keep on thinking daily, is how to attack your freedom of speech. It's how to attack, we must censor this must be censored. When you have no skeleton in your cupboard, why are you going? I learned recently a particular governor wants a peace match with a celebrity. For what? It is justice that brings about the peace. Yeah? If you like, we won't have a million peace match. It doesn't restore peace. Just let there be justice. Peace will restore back, and everywhere will be calm. I was recently attacked by a soldier because while I was trying to carry out my assignment, I was trying to sell to a hired bus driver, trying to introduce our promo to him. And because he has gone, he was just telling me practically to leave. Says, I wasn't talking to him. He was just tormenting me. I looked at him, he has taken away his name. It was only the Nigerian Army badge that is there. So if I looked at him by my little training, the more you keep on talking, thereafter he returned to unknown soldier. So I had to leave. I had to leave. So what are we talking about? So the thing is all about the goodwill. By now, with the way I could beat my chest for this government 2011, I think by now we should have been thinking of Nigeria exporting and everybody doing well. I'm telling you. So we still go back to the issue of goodwill. It is all about the goodwill.
Anyway, I think in fact I would be tempted to even ask you what was the program of this administration when they were campaigning to become leader. If you enjoy this podcast, make sure you subscribe so you never miss any of our future episodes. Rate and review Obehi Podcast and share with your friends who might need it. I remain Obehi Ewanfo. Thank you so much for listening and talk to you in the next episode.